Hey gadget peeps, today I have for you the Duracell 5000 lumens rechargeable lantern. Tri-power rechargeable lantern. Now if this looks familiar to you, if you visit my channel often, you'll say, hey Julie, you already reviewed this not too long ago. Well, kinda. Here's the one I reviewed. And here's this one. You can see there's a little bit of a difference there. That's because this is an updated version of this one. So we are going to unbox really quick, and then I will let you know what I think about it. It says that it has a runtime of 50 days. That's probably on the lowest setting, but yeah, I'm not going to test that because it takes too long for this. Okie dokes. So here we go. Here is the new lantern. Here is the previous lantern. Let me set them up. They're the same height. And they both have a solar panel built in. I like that. They have this tri-powered, which means you can charge it with a solar panel. You can charge it with USB-C. There's an in USB-C and now there's an out USB-C. Now the previous version had an in USB-C and an out USB-A. Why do you have both, you're asking? Well, because you charge it with one, and if you put the same cable in the out one, you can charge other devices like your phone. What's this say? It says, try me mode is on at the time of purchase. Okay, to turn it off, you hold both buttons for 3 seconds. Okay. Let's take that off of there. All right. Let's turn it back over here. And we've got, it says try me. Taking off all the stickers really quick. So it looks similar. It's got the Duracell colors, black with the copper top. We have a nice lantern top with this mirror-like tornado shape in the center, which helps the light. It helps magnify the light. And then you can see all the LEDs there. Now this one has a maximum of 5,000 lumens. Now we have the solar panel up here, and I don't see that it opens like the previous one to allow for wireless charging. This one had a wireless charger up here, but this one does not appear to have that feature. I'm going to have to double check that in a minute. We've got the power buttons on here on the front. We've got a nice carrying handle just like the previous version. I like that. And it folds down when you don't want to use it. You just want to have this on a table providing light. Now on the bottom, just like the previous one, you have a unscrew cap over a D cell. Is it D cell or C cell? I think it's D cell batteries, which they do not come with this. D cells. Okay, now it's not showing a wireless charger, which that kind of stinks because that was a cool feature. Yeah. I'm not seeing a wireless charger mentioned here. Well, poop, right? We don't like that. So it comes with a USB-C to USB-C cable. You use that to charge it, and you can use it to charge other devices. So put this back in here, and you lock it down just like that. I don't know how much of a charge this has, so let's push these buttons like it said for 3 seconds to turn it off of try me mode, and there it came on. Let me turn this off. Okay, Now you can see here it has a green, which I'm assuming that's going to be an indicator for charging. Let's see, operating instructions. Let's turn this off. Okay, turned it off. And then we turn it on. Let's see what this one does. Okay, this is probably a mode button. I don't see where it tells me what the buttons are for. Color dimming modes. Okay, so we've got red. We've got a blinking red for an alert. Whoa, that is freaking bright. I bet that is the 5,000 lumens. Now this is the low mode. So on the rechargeable battery, which is what we're using now, that's 500 lumens. And 250 lumens if you use the alkaline batteries. And this is the eco mode, I believe, and that's giving you 65 lumens if you're on the rechargeable battery. And if you're using the alkaline batteries, it gives you the same amount, 65. And then we're back to the red, the flashing red, and back to the high mode. So it's really easy to use that. So let me try something else. Let's go to the high mode again. Now the old version, if you held down the power button, you could dim it. That does the same thing. So you could dim it to a light brightness that you really like, and if you hold it down, it is continuing to cycle through the brightness levels, and then it blinks when it's at the bottom. All right, so that's cool. And let's see what else. It looks like on top, see the older version had an indicator right here to let you know when the solar when the solar panel was charging. And right now it's red. Can you see that? It's glowing red because it's getting light right here from this ring light. Now, let's see here. Now the light is right here and it is glowing. It is glowing. I think I can show it to you. Can you see that? It is glowing, so it is charging through this ring light. So it can charge even with just ambient light. Okay, so we're going to charge this up fully because it's been in the package. I have not charged it. And then I'm going to show you what it's like to use it in a real world situation. So this is what it looks like when I look down my stairway with the lights out. So let's pretend like the power's out due to a storm and I've got the lantern and I'm going to turn it on. This is the low setting. Now I'm going to turn it on the next highest setting. Oh, sorry, it went to the red and the blinking for an alert. All right, so whoa, that is the highest lumens. This is the medium lumens and the low lumens, and now I'm going to go back to the red, the blinking, back to high. So it gives you an idea of just how bright this lantern is. All right, after using this one for the last few days, it's really hard. I get confused because they're so similar. There are really only two main differences between the first one that I reviewed and this current one, and that is that this one has a maximum of 5,000 lumens and it's missing the wireless charger for your phone underneath the solar panel. Otherwise, they're pretty much identical. I like them both. I like that the other one has the option to charge your phone with just the wireless charger. I just like that option. I'm not sure why they removed it. It seemed to work okay, as far as I could tell. Otherwise, this is Duracell lanterns. Easy to use. It's bright. It has a nice carrying handle. And I really don't have anything negative to say other than the fact that they took away the wireless charger. If you need a lantern for camping or just around the house when the power goes out, I don't think you can really go wrong with this one. If you're interested in purchasing one, take a look in the description below. I'll have a link for you. And I hope that this review was helpful. If it was, consider giving me a thumbs up, subscribing, all those things that help make a channel keep running. I would appreciate it. And as always, I hope you have a great day.